Raiders Nation, let's light up the silver and black. The Las Vegas Raiders are storming into 2025 with a seismic shift, and it's all because of the GOAT Tom Brady making waves as a news. It's a full-blown revolution for our team, from blockbuster trades to a revamped coaching, stacked roster, a culture overhaul. Brady's influence is fueling dreams. Are you ready to dive into the details of how the 7-time Super Bowl champ is transforming our Raiders? Grab your gear, because this is going to be an epic journey. The 2024 season was a brutal wake-up call for Raiders Nation, stumbling to a 4-13 record. We missed the playoffs for the third straight year, and the vibes at Allegiant Stadium were at an all-time low. But then in October 2024, Tom Brady stepped into the ownership group, and it was like a lightning bolt hit Las Vegas. His 7 Super Bowl rings, unmatched football IQ, and first ballot Hall of Fame credentials are now driving a front office rebuild that's got fans buzzing with hope. From new coaches to bold draft picks and a renewed sense of purpose, the Raiders are making moves that scream championship ambition. Can you feel the electricity for what's coming in September? Brady's role as a minority owner is about strategic brilliance, not control. In a revealing sit-down with Raiders columnist Paul Gutierrez, he set the record straight. "I'm just a limited partner, so Mark Davis is the boss. He's not here to call every shot, but to serve as a high-octane advisor for head coach Pete Carroll and general manager John Spatek. Imagine the greatest quarterback ever, with 23 years of NFL dominance, breaking down film, analyzing opponents, and sharing insights from career that includes 89,214 passing yards and 649 touchdowns. His presence in the war room is a game-changer. Raiders Nation, what's it worth to have Brady's genius shaping our team's future? The offseason has been a whirlwind of ambition, and Brady's influence is undeniable. He played a pivotal role in hiring Pete Carroll, the Super Bowl winning coach who led the Seahawks to a 43-8 rout in Super Bowl 48. Carroll's high-energy approach with a 97-67 record in Seattle is exactly what the Raiders need. Brady also championed John Spatek, a GM who helped build Tampa Bay's 2020 championship roster with stars like Rob Gronkowski. Then came the blockbuster trade for quarterback Geno Smith from the Seahawks for a third-round pick plus the 6th-round draft steal of North Dakota State's Cam Miller, a dual-threat QB with untapped potential. These moves have the NFL buzzing. Are you as pumped as I am for this new-looker squad? Brady knows championships aren't won in press conferences or hype videos. Winning in September starts with what happens in February, March, and April. He told Gutierrez the Raiders are grinding in the shadows, from intense offseason workouts at their Henderson facility to late-night film sessions breaking down AFC West rivals. The Kansas City Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes' 45,500-yard 35-touchdown season in 2024, remain the team to beat. The Chargers and Broncos, both 10-7 and playoff-bound last year, are no slouches either, with Justin Herbert and Bo Nix emerging as dangerous QBs. With Brady's winning mentality steering the ship, can the Raiders shock the league and steal the division crown? Let's break down the quarterback room. Geno Smith is our QB1, and it's a massive deal. Traded from Seattle and signed to a 2-year $75 million contract, Geno's reuniting with Pete Carroll, who coached him to a 2022 Pro Bowl season with 4,282 yards, 20 touchdowns, and a 69.8% completion rate. Brady and Spike targeted Geno for his poise under pressure, with a 25-22 record as Seattle starter and a knack for clutch fourth-quarter comebacks. Meanwhile, rookie Cam Miller, a dual-threat dynamo with 1,200 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns at North Dakota State, brings explosive potential. His 4.6-second 40-yard dash and rocket arm make him a project worth developing. Raiders Nation, is this the quarterback combo to end our postseason drought? The draft was a mass day. Jeanty, the number 6 overall pick, is a running back phenom who torched college defenses for 2,497 yards and 29 touchdowns at Boise State, earning Heisman finalist honors. Pair him with Geno and all-pro receiver Davante Adams, who hauled in 1,144 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2024 despite inconsistent QB play. Brady also pushed for Miller, a 6th-round gem with raw talent and dual-threat ability. Add in veterans like tight end Brock Bowers, who had 74 catches as a rookie, and this offense could be a nightmare for defenses. Can Jeanty and Miller turn Allegiant Stadium into a highlight factory? Brady's impact goes beyond a roster. It's about forging a championship culture. He's instilling the discipline, focus, and relentless drive that defined his 20-year career, where he led the Patriots and Buccaneers to 9 Super Bowl appearances. Pete Carroll's always compete mantra, honed over 14 years in Seattle with a 56.7% win rate, meshes perfectly with Brady's vision. John Spike's scouting savvy, seen in signings like safety Marcus Epps' 3 interceptions in 2024 and linebacker Robert Spillane 135 tackles, is adding depth across the board. The Raiders haven't made the playoffs since their 10-7 season in 2021. Can this leadership trio finally break through? Drop your predictions in the comments. The 2025 schedule is a beast, kicking off with a poetic Week 1 showdown against the New England Patriots, Brady's former team, where he won 6 Super Bowls and threw for 67,000 yards. Will also face the Chiefs twice, with Mahomes coming off another MVP-caliber year in a Week 15 clash with the 12-5 Philadelphia Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts' 3,800 passing yards and 800 rushing yards in 2024. Add in a tough road game game against the Baltimore Ravens in Week 12, where Lamar Jackson's dual-threat dominance awaits, and analysts are skeptical, projecting the Raiders at 7-10, but Carroll's teams thrive as underdogs, and Geno and Jeanty could rewrite the narrative. Which matchup are you circling? Raiders Nation training camp is in full swing, and Brady's presence is electrifying. He's been spotted mentoring stars like Max Crosby, who led the team with 12.5 sacks and 22 tackles for loss in 2024, and rookies like Jeanty, who's already turning heads with his work ethic and 4.4-second 40-yard speed. Brady's huddling with coaches, refining playbooks, and pushing a culture of excellence that's got players raving about the renewed focus. With the AFC wide open after Kansas City's 3-repeat bid fell short in the 2024 AFC Championship, the Raiders have a shot to make noise. So fans, how far can we go in 2025? Smash that like button, share your bold predictions below, subscribe for all the latest Las Vegas Raiders news, and let's charge into the season with one mission: just win, baby.